when someone's got a breathing pattern issue, one of the things we can look at is the musculoskeletal system, as we all know. And so this is just a little assessment that we do in the CHEK system that I thought I'd share because it's not so familiar.
You can see the degree of progress that we've got. The first show you came on, you brought basically a stick.
Oh, a stick, yeah.
I mean, it was a clever stick because it had some things on it. But today we've got calipers and a measuring device of some sort. Well, you're going to tell us what it does in a second.
Yeah, so this is, we affectionately call this the first rib caliper, or first rib inclinometer it should be, because it measures the incline on the first rib, but you can use it on any part of the body. And it is a CHEK tool that was developed by Paul CHEK. But I'm going to show you how you can do it with this, but you can also do it with a goniometer that's £12 off of Amazon or whatever. So what you do is you palpate for C7, which we all know how to do that. So if you could look up to the ceiling there, right the way up, and then back down. So obviously to find C6, and then just back to normal there. And so then I'm on C7. So we just go just below the C7 for the CT junction. And then we pop one side of the first rib inclinometer on that C7T1 junction, and then the other on the sternal notch. And then we get the angle there. And so what we've got is we've got about 36 degrees. Try and hold it still. It wobbles a bit if I have any shake, but it's about 36 degrees. So what we're looking there...
Just when you're doing that, obviously you have an option to move that up and down. How do you get the exact angle right?
So I rest this end on the sternal notch, just there, and I keep the other end on the... Oh, you mean I could do it up and down like that?
But it could still pivot, yeah.
I see,
does that matter?
Yeah, so you ideally want to keep it as level as you can. Okay. It doesn't make a big difference, but so what we're looking for there is about a 25 degree angle, okay? So now if you're just eyeballing that, let's pop this down over here. If we were eyeballing that, then the good thing is that if 25 degrees is it's about half of 45. It's not quite, but it's about half. So everyone knows what 45 looks like. Yeah. Because it's, so it's about half of that. Okay, so it should be about this. What we've got here is about 35. Okay, 36 was what we measured. Okay, so what that suggests is that the first rib has dropped down a little bit. And this is the most common finding, is that essentially the sternum, what sometimes the Americans call the front panel, has dropped. And this is part of this gravity pattern that most of us have because we're working at desks, we're driving cars or whatever. So we tend to round forwards into an upper cross syndrome. But from a respiratory perspective, what that means is that we're held in exhalation. Okay. So if you wanted to go and run your best 5K time, this posture wouldn't be the best way to do it. We want you to actually lift your chest up a little bit, and for that to feel natural to you. But this probably feels, quite a natural posture to you because of the effects of gravity and work position and so on and so forth. So that's going to affect respiratory capacity. So that's the first thing that we're kind of interested in there.